Greetings, peace and blessing. Asara Satapa Rama. I want to show you something. Check this out.
Do that, man.
Okay.
Marriott Hotel. Okay.
Look at this. This is my star that I take at the sun. You all know that. This is the big burgundy ship that I associate with the goddess segment. You can see the green that I call the goddess Bastet. It's all in there. You can see it all in there. This is the X that's the proof of our resurrection as a people, a nation of people that has been fallen and put to a sleep of dead consciousness, and a nation of people that ordained and prophesied by the universe would rise to live in perpendicular once the arrival of the messiahs, always more than one. But remember, we live in a state of absolutum, which means that you're not going to make one higher than the other. It just doesn't mean some of them have more unique jobs than others, and they get noticed more. But everyone that's out there that's returning to knowledge of self to the people, meaning all the people of the earth, are all messiahs, all prophets, all Buddhas, all Asars. This is what we want to talk about right here. Okay, let me get this turned
show
up.
you something. All right, you can see the lights. You can see it's green and it's an X. See that thing? Look at it. And it's an X and it's green.
Okay, I claim to you guys that I'm a time traveler that came back here to stop World War III from happening. We know that you people here on the earth shot all this nuclear weaponry all over the planet and destroyed this planet, plus contaminated outer regions, if you will, exterior regions, that which encompasses all regions of this planet, along with all the life in the humans. After the horrible stuff you all did to the melanated people, turned around, did it to yourselves again, wanted to keep doing that over and over, but the fascist pigs got into a war with each other, and as you guys had got reduced, all of you reduced yourselves off of the materialism that you made such a big deal over, all went to waste and sat around and rotted. When you wanted fruit, when you wanted animals, all the stuff that you wanted to eat that you kept relying on these corporations to give you, when they closed up on your ass, you turned into cannibals. Started fighting each other for food source. All this evil, stupid shit made you all aware that even the government had got to the stage where they had started such decay, where the only thing they had left were the damn bombs that they used to make a fool out of everyone, and the scare tactics against everyone on the planet, and all you people stuck around in your whiteness thinking that that gave you power, but that was the thing that made you all meet your demise. So this is what happened. You destroyed the earth after you was cannibals forever, walking around diseased, flesh dripping off your ass from the missiles that had already been shot all over the damn planet. It finally doomsday where you fired them damn things off everywhere. This is what summons the Asar and the team of Galactic Federation that's here right now to bring justice on your governments and to wake you idiots up and to kill the ones of you that want to remain in that stupid shit that caused the things I just described to you to happen. Now pay attention to this.
But I want to show you something that they're trying to hide from everybody. Look at the projectile come from the side. See it? And then you see an explosion, but the projectile didn't explode itself. And I'm going to tell you one.
They turned it off. They used lights and everything, the technology of this lights that I tell you I have communication with, which is my family. It's coming more and more clear to me every day that I live on the sun and other planets in the universe, and that I'm here on this planet as owner of it, as I always try to point out to everyone, but people don't want to see that. But that's okay, because everyone got away from the true reality of stuff, so you're missing your unique connection with the sunlight, so you're not getting sunlight energy. You're not getting sunlight information. You're getting information that the corporations has put in all your foods, put in all the commercials, put in everything, including the diesel and the gasoline fumes that you smell all day. They put you to sleep. They've induced this secret quietness in everyone to make you all just so relaxed and so go along with the flow, like the Pied Piper playing his flute that made all the rodents follow him out of town. This is how they put everybody to sleep, by introducing you slowly to stupid ass fairy tales like that. So when these things come along and you see these missiles being intercepted by these lights with the X that I claim is my weaponry, you can plainly see these are these X's making themselves plain to the world that we are light technology that goes along with the X that you see at the sun. We made this planet. You better listen to us, sir. We're not playing with your asses. Now just pay attention.
See the UFOs? They turn the projectile green right before it hits it. Watch. See? You see the big light come on? See, this is what they're trying to hide.
Now those are the colors, the green and the orange and everything, displaying to everyone we are the same lights that you've been seeing in the wires, that you've been seeing in the volcanoes.
And it's
There's
X,
the green.
And it's green.
And it's X.
But I want to show you.
Turned the projectile nuclear capability off completely. Made the projectile be covered in the green light as to where when the green light of the projectiles merged with the green light of this interceptor, they collided, and this is supposed to be a meteorite and a missile. They collide into each other, and there's no explosion at all. Now, if this ain't enough to show some God talent going on or some God energy at work, then you just beating a dead horse. There's no sense in talking to this kind of ignorance. No one should have to be handcuffed, okay, and beat to have to receive this stuff right here. It's just ridiculous. It's like this is your chance to get away from the foolish garbage you've ingested that made everything become the decayed wasteland that it is. Now look at this, because this is stuff that I'm explaining to you. They shot and had a nuclear war with each other. We came back here to impede that. This is us doing that right here with these lights, intercepting these nuclear missiles that got launched all around the planet here.
Something that they're trying to hide from everybody. Look at the projectile come from the side. See it? And then you see explosion, but the projectile didn't explode itself. And I'm going to tell you why. See the UFOs? They turn the projectile green right before it hits it. Watch. See? You see the big light come on?
And look at the color.
See, this is what they're trying to hide from us. But then you see they show them, hey, we'll burn you up. Did you know what happened? They shot a projectile.
They sure did. These projectiles went off all over the planet. The one they say that this was this Russian supposed to be, said that it hit the wall and knocked the wall down. No, they're lying. No, it did not. It did not. All this stuff right here was all a cover-up because they don't want you to know that they have encountered a war with God, and they know that. They know for a fact that everything I'm saying to everyone on this planet while I'm down here on this planet walking around is totally true. They are praying and hoping that you all remain asleep and do not wake up so they can take you all to hell with them, where they know they are going without a doubt. The sinkholes are popping up all over the planet. All this stuff right here going on.
And this thing intercepted it. See, the projectile was already in the air. This thing came to intercept it. This is why I tell you guys that we at war. Somebody's having a war. You can see the projectile hit right there and exploded. But they put a laser beam on that projectile, intercepted. This is why I tell you guys that we at war. Somebody's having a war. You can see the projectile.
There it goes. It hit this thing and ricocheted off of it. All right? It looked like they cut it in half because this looked like it's another piece right here. So they turned the missile completely off. This was a projectile that someone shot. This is the light that they want to tell you are meteorites that completely engulfed itself in the green light that I keep telling you guys is my sister Bastet, and that I am the God of regeneration, the God of resurrection. My job is to come into this earth and regenerate it and to make plants and water clean and air clean and the minds of the people clean. I brought 1 million light ships here with me to do it. I gave testimony to everyone about a year ago that the universe had warned me that it was going to destroy the Golden Gate Bridge. I was sitting in the library yesterday looking at the video, and I think at YouTube I think it was CRR 777 or something like that. I tuned into that video website, and true enough, there was this guy. He be taking pictures of UFOs, and the white ones with the holes in the middle, with the gap, the V gap in the front of them, the ones that I see in my visions, and the ones that's parked up by the sun, they are the motherships. They're flying all over the Golden Gate Bridge right now. I think his page is CRR 777, something like that. Go in there and see if you want to verify what I'm saying to be true or not. But this is definitely the lights that I call thumpers. These are intelligent, intellectual lights that can move and make calculating decisions and turn off any electrical device on the planet, override anything that it wants to. Anything, including your mind. Turn your mind into nothing but tools for it and make you pick up a gun and kill that judge.
Hit right there and exploded. But they put...
There it goes. One piece right there. Way over there. That was the missile. They both hit each other with no explosion. And this was a nuclear warhead. And I know that because I am a time traveler, and I came back from the future to tell you guys of what you're looking at right here.
They put a laser beam on that projectile. This one is black, so they're blocking it out. I seen another one where it was green, but they put a laser beam on that projectile. This one is.
Here's the colors again. That's always synonymous everywhere to show you the universal energies of light, technology, God, if you will. That's way greater than any picture you ever going to give anyone of Jesus. That's just all to it. So they're showing all this work and doing all this stuff as if to say, there's no way anyone's going to be able to try to sit up with that I didn't know shit after we sent a SAR. Because I'm real diligent at doing this work. A lot of people get upset with me because I write stuff all over the page and this, and I heard one comment about, damn, he just wrote a book and all that. You know, I have to do this. This is what I'm here to do. This is why I got sent, because this diligence is necessary because of the ignorance of the world and the state of decay that it's in, and the real serious necessity of putting a stoppage to that immediately. So, you know, as somebody else sit around and don't think that this is something that should be taken as something that should be done with speed of expedition that's on crack, then that's, you know, like with energies of a crack addict trying to get crack or a heroin addict trying to get heroin. This is the way I need to approach this. And so, you know, if you can't understand my diligence at it and I've become annoying to you, I'm real happy to know that that's the effect I'm having, because that is the effect that I'm desiring to have, because otherwise I'll be making you happy if I don't make you sad. And I'm not here to make this decayed ass world happy. That only proves that I'm adding to the decay of it. That's not what my job is.
Right, so they're blocking it out. I seen another one where it was green like that, and it shows you where when the projectile come in, they put a green force field around that missile before it hit this thing. See it? They really did. I saw it. It's other footage that if you really look at it, you can see it. That's the explosion where it hit it right there. But as you can see, this thing is in its shape. There are spaceships that's made of light, but this light can also take on manifestations of steel. That's the way they get down. That's how powerful they are.
Meaning that it's sunlight energy. All right, sunlight energy. And see, here's the sun right here, that it can show you the sun comes down and goes through the people's body. See, as above, so below. So the sunlight spirals in, as you can see, it's encompassing everything, like the woman's vagina. Then this ladder right here that goes up to the sun is the same as sunlight coming down, going down the spine of the human being. You can see the different areas of the chakras, all right? So let's say this is the sun showing you the representation of the human DNA, which you see this right here, was put on land in the form of buildings, okay? So everything that we put in stone, you can see that the sun is trying to show to you as a representation of how our minds work with the sun, because our minds are the sun. The human mind is nothing but sunlight. Though it be tissue and everything to the observer of it on the physicality, the true reality of it is the spiritual reality of it, which is the sun sigils that come from the sunlight and constantly manifest in your head. They give you energy to have impressions that you can store in your heart. Okay, let's say it like this. Let's say that the chemicals inside of your brain is like a brine that's inside of the battery. And then the sunlight brings in the negative poles and electric poles. And then the chemicals that's inside of your brain only generates the electricity up in there because of the availability of sunlight. Well, the people who make the chemtrails, they know this. So they make chemtrails to interrupt these sunlight sigils. So the people on the earth, their sheeple property, the chattel property, can remain asleep and remain derelicts forever. There's no one that's be on the mission about trying to return to the knowledge of the sun that you can see right here. It's what was given to us as a people that possess the same DNA lightness as the sunlight, as everything else on the planet does. So you truly are the sun. And the sun is nothing but coagulated light knowledge that comes to the earth and makes manifestations that's necessary for all of the students that's in the realm of initiation into becoming God and goddesses, or returning to their true unique God selves or goddess selves.